It's Mr. Cleveland, by the way. Thank you. The day Gen Z got cursed. I guess our generation got cursed this day. Let's get it. Let's go.
26th, 2020 was the day
By
everything
Rad
seemed
Rody. Hold on. Rayody. Rayody.
to change for the worse. It also happened to be my 15th birthday. I can't seem to
Oh,
remember much
15?
about the day.
Damn. So 2020, 15, he is. It's 2025, so he's 20 now. Oh, shit.
Other than the fact that I was scrambling to finish my science fair project for school. And oh yeah, one of my childhood heroes died in a helicopter crash.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Let's just keep the video. I don't even want to think about this. Long live Kobe's daughter, rest of the passenger, including the pilot. This was a dark day for sure. Cause it's crazy. Cause I remember the first day, like usual, everybody thought it was fake news. I thought it was fake news. I didn't believe it, and then it just like you know what I'm saying. Then it eventually it was like, oh shit! Now the big news reports are talking about it. Oh, this shit is real. And then nothing happened. Second day, I'm still thinking about that shit. And then I started crying, bro. Like, yo, like it's Kobe. It's it. No more Kobe. No more Kobe. No more interviews. No more conversation. No more nothing. That's it. I mean, it's good to see like you see the rare clips of him from that we never seen before. It's crazy because I just seen his daughter just graduated recently. His oldest just graduated, so congrats to her. Her daughter recently, I think the one that passed, her birthday was recent. She would have been 19 today. So yeah, she would have been getting ready to go to college and shit. Um, yeah, she would have been nice too. She would have been a bucket. She would have been a bucket. Her dad is Kobe, so you know she would have been a bucket. Yeah. Yeah, long live Kobe, man. Oh my God, that was a sad moment, man. Um, yeah. I know you looking at my face like, why the fuck are you like smile? It's not. It's just that shock. It like I done told I learned that like when it's something serious, I don't like it comes off the face of like you might think I'm smiling, laughing. Really, I'm not. It's just I just be shocked. It's just like it's my shocked face. I don't know why my shocked face is that, but like yeah, that's what like it's just still like even just getting reminded about this like oh yeah like we did have to go through that in 2020. Sure, long live Kobe though.
With his daughter.
Including
I
her.
can still feel the shock of my brother texting me RIP Kobe and the subsequent Google search confirming the news. My family was never big on birthday celebrations, so I didn't have a big party to look forward to, spending much of the day coming to grips with his passing. It was the first time a celebrity death seemed to have any real impact on my emotions.
That's facts though. That's facts. I know this camera just fucking went out. I'm ugly as fuck right now. I'm off that. But no, though, seriously though, like no celebrity death. I think Mike died in like 2008, so I was probably a kid. I probably didn't even know he passed. I probably didn't think like I'm a kid. I ain't know much, but no death hit like Kobe's though. Like I'm talking like celebrities. Like it ain't like you don't know him, so like it's sad to see, but like you don't really know him. But Kobe shit was different. It was different. Kobe shit was different. It was different. It was different. It was different. It's like everybody. It's like Kobe. That's how important Kobe was. Like it felt like everybody knew him. Like he was in everybody family. So when you heard that, it was like, nah, gang. Like don't tell me like this. Don't give me the news like this. And it's crazy because like I would say this, and I don't want to seem like I'm a bad guy for saying this. Well, I'm gonna say this. It was crazy because it was me, my cousin, and my youngest brother. Right. It's crazy because all three goats is our favorite players. Mine was Jordan, my cousin was Kobe, and my youngest brother was LeBron. And we told each other what would happen if one of our favorite players died. And we was young when we said this. We ain't think much of. We ain't think that would happen. None. We ain't no jinx, no none of that. We jinx, no jinx. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? The same superstition, whatever, right? And we were just telling each other like, man, we don't know what we'll do. We'll cry. We'll be sad and all that shit. And then flash forward, like this, a react. Like I don't want to say like I don't. I'm trying to say it correctly, like, but it was crazy. It's like when this shit, I couldn't fucking like nigga. When I said I didn't want to believe it, and I didn't believe it. I'm like, nah, get the fuck on, dog. Like this shit was. I don't even. I can't talk about it no more.
I wasn't immediately overwhelmed by grief or sadness. Honestly, after I got the news, everything just felt off. I felt a deep pit in my stomach that persisted for the rest of the day, and I had
like it was like Kobe death also too. Like it just showed you like, damn, like everybody not gonna be here forever. My cousin might have. I think my cousin died. He died that year too, or was it like a year or two after, or was it a year before? I think I know. I think it was a year or two after. Yeah, yeah. I think it was a year or two after. Hold on. It might have been that same year. It might have been a year after though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was actually the same year. Yeah, I think it was the same year. Yeah. Because 18. Yep, yep, yep. I think it was the same year. So those two deaths right there. Like, I had people die in my family, but, like, even when my cousin passed, nigga, like, because he's not too much older than me. He probably, like, two, 3 years older than me. So he's not that much older than me, right? He's anywhere from, like, 1 to 3 years older than me range. And, yeah, like, I couldn't believe the news right away. It was crazy because I got on Facebook, and this is why I don't really be on Facebook. That was one of the biggest reasons why I don't get on Facebook no more. That's literally one of the reasons I don't be on that platform no more. Cause it's starting to feel like every time you get on there, it's some sad gonna pop up, and it's like, yep, and let me get off this shit. And when I got on Facebook, cause I used to be a Facebook follower. I know I'm just rambling in this video, but I just remember like when I got on there and I swiped a couple times and I seen it, what I seen, and I read what I read, I'm like, nah, nope, nope, nope. This ain't. Nah, don't be doing this shit. This better not be real. This better not be real. And oh, it was fucking real, and it just got quiet. It just got different. It was like, what the fuck? Like, huh? This my life now? You know, cause I ain't seen him. It's sad that my last memory of him was when him and Lil Tony, they was fucking, they was like, I remember just them like jumping me, right? We was fucking around though. It wasn't nothing serious. They just jumped me though. They was like playing, you know, I'm a little cuz and they older than me, so they was just, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember that was happening. That was my last memory I can really remember of me and Lil Fred. Only Lil Fred. Got so that was family friends or another saying simple as that, and yeah, it made man. And yeah, like I just like it's crazy because for 2 years, a year or two, I didn't see him after that moment. And then like usually I knew eventually I was gonna go back to Cleveland and shit, right? That's originally where I'm from, Cleveland, Mississippi. But yeah, I was gonna go back. You know what I'm saying? I already know eventually I was gonna go back. Cuz I was down there. My best like childhood memories is being down there because I had good childhood memories in Milwaukee too, like most definitely. But I had a lot of great I love most of my best childhood memories in Cleveland because we young, around the cousins, we outside hooping every day. It was just a lot going on. But like I said, it's just when that happened. Like I said, I was gonna go down there, and see everybody and shit, but like I said, it wasn't about me just going down there. It was me. Eventually, I knew I was gonna go down there, but Lil Freddie wasn't no longer. I wasn't gonna be able to see him no more. That's what it was. Like me knowing that when I go down here, there's somebody I'm not gonna be able to see. It was a couple other people in my family that passed through. My aunt passed through. I knew I wasn't gonna see her. It was a couple more people, but yeah, it was just like Cause like I said, he young. I feel like usually you kind of relate to the younger people more, cause y'all near each other age, so that's like the norm. But like, but yeah, my aunt, she passed too. I ain't gonna see her, and now me thinking about like, damn, that's crazy. Like it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like you never think about that. Like damn, like I said, my cousin passed, and I just knew like even to this day, I got the shirt of the shirt that we got made, and like I said, I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to see him no more. You know, I'm not gonna be like that's what be tough to think about. Like, damn, that's somebody I'm never gonna see again. Like, no matter how many times I go down there, he's never gonna magically just appear and I'm right here. Oh yeah, it was another pair. It was number handed people. It's like, damn, like these people ain't like it. Like when you think about it, it's like, wow, you know, those were like two deaths. Those two deaths right there, those definitely hit me like, yep, like we're not gonna be here forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Those two deaths told me that nothing lasts forever, and we're not live every day like it's your last. Cause you never know when it's your time to go. Cause we're not gonna be here forever. Those two deaths told me, and it's crazy. Cause like I said, my cousin was not too much older than me. I think he died when he was 21. I think he didn't make it past 21. Well, he was about to be 20. He was either about to be 21 or he already was. And like I said, that was just life changing.
Did not subside, and the coming week
I know I just wanted to ramble. My bad. I know I was just on a tangent. I know we probably deep in the video, and I ain't. Yeah, look, it's a 5 minute turn. Let's just rock out.
Unfortunately, this feeling did not subside, and the coming week I was filled with a similar strange pit in my stomach, as well as a more bleak outlook on life. The first semester of 9th grade, I had a blast. Starting high school, making friends, it was a time of much optimism. But after Kobe passed, it felt like the joy in the world went with him. A month later, we all know what happened. All of a sudden, we were stuck inside. I made great strides to socialize and make friends my freshman year, and now the only communication I could have with them was over Discord. The rest of 2020 and 2021 ended up being the worst time of my life. Not because I remember it as particularly bad, but because I can hardly remember it at all. I can't recall any significant memories from that time of my life other than
let me see this 2020 starter.
I can't recall.
Oh, the queen passed in 2022. Oh shit! I know it was like making fun. Yeah. Okay. You know what's also crazy too? Fuck! I should have took advantage of like far as what I could have did in 2020. Like if you was around that time, like it was crazy. Cause I actually did it. I started doing my YouTube 2022. I was gonna do it. I did it 2021 too, but like. Well, I've been had a YouTube channel, had this random videos, but like when I started, I didn't like the way, and I stopped, and I came back 2022. But it's like if I was doing it 2020, it would have been like a good time. Everybody's at home, everybody watching you, peak, yeah. And it's crazy because he talking about he was a first. I was a senior. When 2020 happened, I was a senior. So when we got sent home, dude, we didn't have a prom. We didn't get a graduation ceremony. That was gone. The one good thing I can say, we got out of school early. We got out of April. I think it was April, around like April, 24th, 18th. It was something. It was April. So I remember, I know it was April. And they just sent us home. And it was crazy because they was debating whether they wanted to send us Chromebooks or not. Or just say, fuck it, pass them. It was debating. I was praying. I'm hoping we don't have to do the schoolwork online because I'm not going to be able to focus now when I'm at the crib. So it's like, imagine you put all this work for 2020 happen and just for me to be a fucking high school dropout or just a failure and then pass high school because I can't fucking focus because I get distracted easy and B, want to do everything else besides school because I didn't want to like schoolwork, but they like, I don't know, right? But the good thing is, I guess they was like, you know what, fuck this shit. It's a bad time of the year. Let's just go and pass, move on these kids, let them graduate early, and yeah. Because I was on the verge of graduation anyway. I basically, like, the lowest grade I had was a D, and that wasn't, like, science and all that, but, like, biology, I believe. And so it's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just pass. And they passed, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
My life, other than Zoom classes and watching movies in my bedroom. The isolation got to me.
Now,
bad.
to the kids who got to deal with it, but yeah,
I consumed BoJack Horseman, Blue is the Warmest Color, Manchester by the Sea, Requiem for a Dream, Black Swan, Perfect Blue, Archie's Final Project. All of these are great pieces of art, but were terrible picks for an isolated high schooler who was still trying to figure out life. Eventually, we got back to the outside world, but nothing was the same. The youthful optimism
Facts.
and wide-eyed curiosity I possessed before had left me. My hate
Facts, dog. And it's great. He's saying he's still in school. He probably done now, but like, it's like with me, it's like it ain't just you, bro. It's a lot of us, dog. Like this shit ain't hit the same. This shit don't hit the same at all. It just something's off, man. Something off. A lot of people weird
hatred for
now.
school grew exponentially, but I also had no clue what I wanted to do with my life, which created this self-fulfilling loop of misery. The rest of high school was a slog, a never-ending cycle of tests, essays, and a deep longing
Well, I
for
don't know
more
nothing
from
about this
life.
part.
I just
I was
wish I
done
could
with
go
school.
back to that first semester of ninth grade and stay there forever. But time waits for no man, and every year that passes, that 14-year-old that I once knew grows farther and farther out of reach, and the pressures of growing up mount ever heavier. I used to make fun of millennials a lot. I would make the same tired jokes about them being the participation trophy generation and how they think they're more special than they actually are. But I no longer make these jokes because at least millennials seem to have purpose. Gen Z, by stark contrast, is clinically meandering, too afraid to publicly care about anything, yet secretly overly concerned with everything. Millennials think they can make a difference. We know
Vegeta begging someone to notice his fit. And it's, it's funny as hell.
overly
Come on, fit.
concerned with everything. Millennials think they can make a difference. We know that we can't, so we don't even try, unless it's by damaging property or getting engagement on social media. Growing up was a lie for Gen Z. It wasn't Zac Efron dancing and playing basketball. It was 8 hours of Zoom classes for a year and masks for another. We don't want to have fun. We just want everyone to think that we are. Reality is artificial, authenticity is scarce, everything now is aura farming, nonchalant slop. If I talk to a Gen Z woman, 50% of the time I'll be subjected to incoherent word vomit about how all her friends are fake and how she needs to post again. If I talk to a Gen Z guy, 50% of the time it'll turn into a subtle contest to assert dominance and prove that you get more women, make more money, and have more fun than he does. If you try to be interested in something, you're corny and trying too hard. If someone
It's crazy because even when you look at the dating scene too, and I know I'm tired of this man versus woman shit. What the fuck going on? Please don't tell me that shit crying one of my eyes and that shit gonna burn. But it's crazy when you think about it because it's like, would you even blame the dating scene on us for real? I feel like shit. A lot of the dating would be the older people talking about this today, so they kind of morphed into this bad cycle of shit. Let me go see what's in my eye, y'all. Fuck. Too much pretty. I got too much profit. I got too much profit. I got too much profit. Too much pretty. I got too much profit. Look at that.
someone makes you mad, you got rage baited. If you keep up with the news, you get anxious. If you don't keep up with the news, you become isolated. It feels like nothing really matters anymore. Massive events pass by like they're nothing. Time is
Not
running at
facts.
2x speed, and adulthood is not what you thought it would be. I feel like we currently occupy an alternate reality and the timeline split. Like we're in a Black Mirror episode warning us of the negative effects of a prolonged period of societal isolation. Sometimes when I'm sitting alone, I imagine myself going back to January 25th, 2020, the night LeBron passed Kobe on the all-time scorers list, and I could just warn him that I could prevent the imminent tragedy from happening. I didn't realize what Kobe Bryant meant to me until he was gone. You see, I grew up a Dallas Mavericks fan, so I spent my entire childhood rooting against Kobe whenever he'd play my team. It wasn't until his retirement that I found myself watching all of his interviews and falling in love with his mindset and approach to life. He represented everything that I aspired to be like: driven, obsessive, thoughtful, curious, a
Yeah.
man who spoke through his actions, and he will forever have a special place in my memory because
Kobe
of
a
that.
fucking legend,
I'm
dog.
writing this at 2
Fuck,
a.m. because
man.
I can't sleep and want to put this restlessness to use, but really, I guess this is more so just a message to myself. Maybe the timeline did split. Maybe this is the darkest timeline. Maybe growing up is not what you thought it would be. So what? Make it count while you're here.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Um, it's a dope video. Like I said, it's going. I guess like we gotta like. I don't want to say like just accept reality for what it is, but part of me kind of just be like, shit. What can we do? I mean, you even look at the economic side of things. Like shit, just prices going up, wages not. We probably won't ever get a chance. I don't want to hear the boomers be like, we don't work hard enough. I mean, niggas gotta work 2, 3 jobs just to live, and it's like, bro, I don't even got a kid, bro. I shouldn't even have to do all this. You know what I'm saying? And no offense to people who got kids, just like adulthood. I feel like it was supposed to be something. You kind of already knew what it was, but like experiencing this, like maybe because of what happened in the past, as far as like the 2020 and shit, and just how the world is energy wise and how the vibe just completely off. It kind of ruined what was supposed to be a good new experience, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily like it was supposed to. It kind of ruined what was supposed to be an experience to a real experience. Now it just feels weird at all. But yeah, it's gonna do it for the video. Like and subscribe. Catch you next video.